I need a loser. I gotta think of a loser for the end of tonight. He's gotta be weak and he's gotta be gay and he's gotta have no chance in the fight. I need a loser. I gotta think of a loser before we collide. It might be Or and it might be Temple and they might be no longer alive. Longer alive.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 1943.
Is that a
Game number?
year? I don't know.
No, just like dab smack in the middle of World War II. That was kind of the. But
A better year. Hitler was still around. Wait, was he? When did he die? I don't remember.
44.
Around
Died
19,
in 1997.
1997. Some
Yeah,
Yeah,
say.
in Argentina.
Yeah, in Argentina.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
It's getting sucked off by some brown boy before going Zane and having a heart attack.
Yes.
That is the precisely how Adolf Hitler died.
You know he wouldn't be getting sucked up by no brown boy. He was a purist, bro. Wouldn't
Yeah.
let nobody near that 3-inch cock.
Hey, give him credit where it's due, man. He at least had 4. I don't know.
I do think it's funny how it's funny how
He was short,
historians are like, we're not going to talk about the Holocaust, but we will. You know what? We did the forensic analysis on Hitler's penis. It's like, all right, really?
I mean,
Yeah,
Fourth
it's-
Reich, 4 inches. It makes sense.
It's the Holocaust.
Yeah. Well, it is funny. Like they're like, you can tell by the genes that all this happens. It's like,
It's the hollow
Really?
cock, not to be mistaken for the Hall of Cocks, which is the penis museum. These are two separate things.
Yes. Yes,
they, though?
that's in Iceland, yes. As we know. As we've discussed in great detail.
well, I was
Depends if
gonna,
they're circumcised or not.
yeah.
Oh, the dude whose penis is in the museum, pretty sure it's not circumcised.
Yeah. Then it's not the Holocaust. Cock.
Did you
No.
guys see that picture that was circulating around where it's like a dude that looks like Dave with a giant soft cock on the back of another man that he's like beating above?
Wait, Dave Smith?
It looked like Dave, and it's just this fucking it's these two statues, and it's a guy that looks like Dave. For some reason, the
not
sculptor
here, man.
decided to just put this giant soft cock, and it's like just sitting on the dude's back as he's beating the fuck out of him, and I don't know what kind of symbolism that's
Well,
supposed to
I don't
mean.
link
but-
me to that so I can jerk off to it.
Oh my god!
All right, let's bring it up.
Can we show it on the show? Probably not.
Of all the
Bring it up.
things to get the channel removed for, let's not have it be that.
Search that giant penis statue.
I meant the statue, not me jerking off. But I guess either one would get us nuked. Yeah.
Speaking of which, we're going to split the polls up into two sections tonight. The first poll that we're voting on is from the week prior because we wanted to get some more votes on it to make the decision.
Yes.
That one's going to be up on screen here in just a moment, and then I'll have the next poll after that up on screen next. So
Alright.
if you want to vote, you can go scan your... well, 1 second, actually. I need to figure out why this isn't working right. Here we go. So you can go over to this QR code right there, scanning it on your screen, or you can go to that little link that I just put in the chat, and that is also on the screen there to go ahead and cast your vote for week before last. We had on that poll, interesting little group. We have ESPN's Rebecca Lobo. We've got Joey Diaz. We've got Narinder Singh, the Indian fraudster. We have EDP445, Jonah Hill, and Kirill Basin. He's the senator guy who was running for Senate who got knocked out on the beach in Hawaii.
Yes,
Why'd
how
you
could I
put
forget that name?
Indian in there?
Yeah, we didn't really need to. Noticing now
I mean, you
the
said
name is pretty
fraudster.
obvious.
It's just redundant.
Oh yeah. Street shitter. Either way.
Yeah.
Yes.
You put his
so-
last name Singh, Indian, and fraudster there. It's like 3 synonyms.
Yeah.
In life news stuff, I have since our last episode, I went ahead and announced a few days ago that I am going to be heading out of Alaska here at the beginning of October. I'm going to be over in Arizona from October 5th-ish, 4th-ish, up until Skankfest. I might take a flight up to New Hampshire to visit Eli and go over towards where you're at.
Yeah. Visit.
And
Oh, you're inviting
take
yourself
away.
over here? Yeah, that's right.
Uh-huh.
I have a nice parade of dudes coming over here. It's gonna be really sexy. I think Clint is gonna be here soon.
Eastwood?
Yeah, my favorite dude. Dude, it's gonna be like exactly like
Suck
you know,
your cock.
no, Gran Torino, how he calls the Asian kid Toad because he doesn't know what his name actually is. Yeah, he'll call me that too.
I just call you Slopehead because
Oh,
Yeah, I assumed he was just. We're fucking. By the way, Tyler made that joke and then died. That's what just happened there.
was he just
What?
leaving? I don't know.
Tyler
Oh,
had a good
I was like,
line, and then you just Thanos snapped out of existence.
I never know what goes on. In
That
the
made
show.
the
I
bit
actually-
better.
on this browser over here, I've got these like save spots, and I accidentally clicked one, freaking out, and it.
I was like, did he just like Irish goodbye? Did Leighton kick him out? Like, I don't know what's happening now.
I just love that he had a good line, and then he disappeared. So he had enough time to get the joke out that it was poof. Toad is like short round in Indiana Jones. Mr.
Get over
Jones,
here, you
Mr. Jones.
fuck.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, we had an interesting. On top of all of this, I've been fucking inundated in the last week with fucking political phone calls and all the rest of the drama that comes with all this horse shit. Of me
Yes.
getting re-involved in the fucking cesspit that is libertarian fucking politics, which I keep getting out of, and then like a fucking habitual addict, I get fucking pulled back into another hit of the fucking crack pipe.
Don't do it, man. Don't do it. And
Oh, I'm in it. I'm fucking in this shit already now. Listen, I've got a fucking vindictive streak, and I hold a fucking grudge. And some of these people that were involved with this shit at Grand Rapids have got to.
Oh, I hope they
have
all
to
get
pay the
fucked.
fucking piper.
I hope they all get fucked with Karen Ann Harless's Barb dildo collection, and that they don't enjoy it whatsoever. That's
There
what I
has
hope.
to be some people with an understanding of how this shit actually works behind the scenes that are also willing to crack a few fucking skulls left. And if I'm going to be one of them, I'm fine with that. I'll stick it out until this whole shit show's a smoldering heap. But honestly, the last couple weeks have been really good. Some of this I can talk about it, some of it I can't. And I didn't really have an outlet to discuss it with Out Loud Thoughts because it was just, I kind of talked about it in passing, but you guys will understand sort of more of the ins and outs of this. But, there was that big sit down with Tucker. Tucker had this big dinner where he had on, had Joe Kent and basically the Young Turks people. He had Marjorie Taylor Greene and all these guys, Massey, basically all met and had this big hoopla. What came out of that was Tucker putting out this sort of the 10 commandments of whatever he wants his new political party to be. But where that progressed to is that it has become talked about, at least in certain circles, that there's some people who would love to see, instead of them starting something new, why don't you come into the LP, which already has ballot access in all these places, and basically restructure the party, because they actually have the resources to do so. Now, I didn't think something like that could work, but I have become swayed to the other side of that. I do think it could work, and not only do I think
Oh, I
it
thought you
could
meant
work,
like
but
the
I think
leather.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. I was like, I thought you said your shirt was like cotton or something like that. I didn't think
Yeah.
that.
Is this like a
100%,
is this a
baby.
political show now, not a comedy show? I don't know what's
No,
going on.
I'm just
Political comedy.
just getting it off
The
of my
best
chest because
kind.
it will ultimately lead to plenty of shenanigans. Fucking Kaufman just had that JC appeal. I don't know if anybody got to watch any clips from that. I'm gonna clip some of it and make
Jesus
a little
Christ appeal?
slideshow.
You mentioned
What?
our Lord and Savior. I thought he was
JC,
Jewish.
the dude that's always in every chat.
Hey, yeah, JC's not here yet tonight. Kaufman was inside of JC, and while inside of JC,
Wow.
no,
I knew he was gay, but man.
yeah, okay, so we'll just fucking just. I just wanted to get updates and my fucking into things out there.
All I'll
Basically,
say is if you ever wind up on a phone call
That's
with
interesting.
Michael Heiss, don't, because you're not going to get off of that call for at least 4 hours.
Oh, and you've tried to get off. I
Yeah.
don't know. I mean, Toad jerks off
I
so
tried.
much. Okay.
Yeah, but it was very hard to do while
Learn to
listening to
goon.
that guy. His voice isn't hot enough. Doesn't do it for me.
so I'm rubbing myself raw here. Would you hurry up? It's, this is the fucking yeah, no, no, I mean, like, I had
Tell me about
conversations with
Tucker.
some of the Florida guys that had PC-scened. A lot of the Florida LP types and me always got along, so I had some conversations with those guys and stuff. And I'm going to be back over in Arizona. The Arizona people are a bit weird, and I haven't dealt with them as much.
They're
so
faggots and their Twitter account blows.
I'm waiting patiently until I get over to Tennessee to probably get more involved with them. When I'm in Arizona, probably what I'm going to be doing is basically living at the Tempe Improv or whatever stand-up clubs I can find in that area and just kind of chill for a month. Go write and try to get my fucking book finished and
Are you
all
gonna
this
do
drama that I
stand-up?
got to get
Are
done.
you reading or writing? What's the?
I'm writing a book,
That's more difficult.
and
You know it's about Alaska.
actually
Yeah.
it's not.
I just
this-
a simple question: reading or writing one,
Yeah. This is the book I'm writing right now is called Voglerism, and it's
Joe.
it's not centric to Alaska. It's basically taking Joe Vogler's political ideas and turning them into an actual philosophy that's on paper, which has been quite the fucking task because it's a lot of like analytical and like bylaw type writing and shit. So it's like a fucking manifesto, for fuck's sakes. It's a bit crazy at this point. I've got to get it all edited. But I haven't had enough time off because I've been fucking working so much. So having that month in Arizona will give me the time I need to get that finished. And like I said, I'm just going to be kind of hanging out. I might go up towards New Hampshire, visit with Eli and some other people, and then go visit with you and come back down, film some stuff. Make some fun of it, and then eventually after Skankfest, which is in New Orleans, I'll end up in Tennessee. I'm looking at opening some kind of business with my dad over there. Hindian and Eldon should be tagging along, so we'll have a good little in-person group for the podcast, and
That'd be
less
awesome.
panels to deal with, which will be fun. But yeah, so just a little bit of a show update before we kind of get kicked off with the things. I want to go first. Virgin voicemail, call. We already got one, I think, tonight. So maybe we'll get another one. Go call the
All right.
voicemail. Leave a voicemail tonight. Do it.
Wait, did we
Be
put
a
up?
virgin.
Did we put up the polls yet? What are we doing here?
Yes, I've got this.
Oh, I
First
see. You did put one up. All right.
Yeah, that, and then I'm gonna put the next one up shortly
Gotcha.
after. I want to
All right,
space
got
them
it.
out a little bit.
Have you been to one
right-
up the
Say
barcade?
again?
Have you been to one up the barcade? Do you guys have that?
No, I've never been to it. I've seen it when I've been on trips, but I've never actually gone.
Spark
Not too shabby. It's the only one that we've been to as a work party that I was like, oh, okay, I don't hate this. And then
You
then I
ever do
stopped being
Top
able to
Golf?
drink. Oh yeah, we did. The company I worked for didn't have the money for Top Golf.
You had
It
to
was
do
pinball
bottom
there and
golf.
shit though.
Yeah.
My dad is a weird character because he's old,
Right,
older and doesn't move around all that great. But he was around in Hawaii for a long time and played a lot of golf. That was like his thing. And so the one time I took him to Top Golf, it was actually aggravating because they have that mini game thing where you have to hit the little targets and you get points if you hit the stupid targets. And I hadn't really golfed with them before. And so I was like, oh, whatever, we'll just go to Top Golf. So me and the family go out there while we're in Texas. And I shit you not, he missed 2 of the targets. And every other one he hit. And so no one could even get remotely close to it. So it just took all the competitiveness out of it. Because there was no chance anybody was going to beat him. And so everybody was just like, well, this is fucking stupid. It's the same shit with
Just
bowling
fucking
with
good.
him. Because he bowled like fucking for like 15 fucking years. And I'm like okay at bowling. But then if he's there playing, it's just not even worth being competitive because there's just no shot. It's like, this shit gets irritating fast. All right, yes, let's go ahead and start going into some picks for this week, and we'll kind of interrupt things in the middle with Virgin voicemails and stuff as we go along.
They're ready to go.
Or we can just jump into Virgin voicemails. Do you have them ready?
They should be, if they're not like in there now, they should be. Like we could either do a pick now.
I don't know if I want to
stall.
spread them out through the show. Spread out the versions. I don't know. Well, I guess
You want
that
to
is what
spread open the virgins?
That is what you're supposed
Well,
to do.
no,
with
we'll
them, I
do the
guess.
Virgin voicemails all at the same time, but I just mean we'll do them in a little bit longer. We'll do them like in the middle.
Let's
All right,
let's break some hymens.
spread them all open at
Yes.
the same time.
Hey, speaking of JC, we were just talking about how Jeremy Kaufman was inside you.
Yes.
Oh my god, hi JC.
Oh my God! Hi, JC. How was that?
Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, thank you for gracing us.
JC,
I wonder if he
was-
says his own name when he comes. If he's like, "Oh my god, hi JC," if that's how he finishes.
Jesus Christ.
Don't we? Don't you? That's what I do. When
As I'm staring in the mirror, jerking off.
oh,
As you're monologuing the taxi, fucking the scene.
Okay, let's
Fucking a
get.
mirror is pretty weird. It's like
is it?
docking yourself.
Sounds
I don't know.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I do have an interesting
Like,
interesting
penises
fucking
are
side loser pick for tonight that just popped back in my head. Okay,
Well, gay now.
let's go ahead and get started with a
Okay.
pick.
shit.
There's an obvious pick tonight. And Toad and me, I think, both keyed in on that from the title. And so what I think we're going to do, and I'm going to nominate we do this now, is
Make
I
him
think
the
we make
honorary one.
Andrew Wilson the honorary, and we
Yeah.
start talking about it first instead of
Nice.
last. So I talked a bit about this on Outlawed Thoughts already, but I went into the debate with Candace Owens and Wilson with this kind of middle of the road approach, because although I actually do think there's some Patsy-esque things with Tyler Robinson and this whole fucking shit show,
Yeah.
I do think this guy is the murderer in quotes, because in the way that I think he's involved in the killing. Now, when I say that I think he is a patsy to a sense, is what I mean by that is there are absolutely more than just this guy involved in this fucking killing. And I think that
Yes.
it doesn't take a crazy person or even a conspiracy theorist to come to that conclusion. A great example of this is what Candace brought up, which is that, and I know this is done commonly, but I don't care, the fact that they gave the troon that this guy was allegedly screwing immunity, and this person was
Troon.
allowed to basically
A
give their
true
account of things.
furry, by the way. A trury.
True.
I think it's going to be
A
a far
I don't think
stretch.
there's any proof of that, by the way.
What?
A troon furry faggot.
Yeah.
That he's not a furry.
About
faggot,
them being
yeah,
a
right.
troon?
Well, what's your definition of a troon? Tranny?
My understanding was they at least had images of them dressing in.
Yeah.
I don't know.
My
They have no
understanding
proof
was
of
Troon
any
is
of
Troon
this.
is a non-passing tranny, bro. It's like just a guy with
Yeah.
a wig. You know,
They have
what I
no
mean?
proof of any of this, man. And then the video that was supposedly of
Right.
Robinson
And I think it was
walking through the
some of that
parking lot,
was because of his, and I'll let you
compressed
get back
it.
into this, but it was more of his online like avatar or something name that kind of
Right,
got that.
okay.
Oh yeah, it was
Yeah.
one of those.
And and this
And
was
if
all
you're
like,
going to rely on Jack Posobiec to then give you a straight shot, on the reality of this,
No.
well, good luck.
no,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to derail your thing.
no,
Go.
no,
That's a good
I don't
point.
rely on him
That's
for
a good
anything
point.
because he has me blocked. So
yeah, I
too.
think my way of coming down on this was that I think Candace said some things in there that were dumb. I think she got a lot of things wrong. I think that's evident. I also think that Wilson looked like a complete idiot pretty much throughout that debate. And so it's this weird position where I really wish, frankly, that we had had somebody like Ian or one of those guys
Ian
instead
Finance.
of Candace. Well, what's his name? Is it
Ian
Frank-
Carroll.
He would have jerked off. in her
Ian
face.
Carroll, or somebody like that
talking
in
about?
Candace's shoes to be doing this debate.
Wow, man,
I
I'm
don't-
gay.
I don't mean that to talk shit on Candace. I just mean that because seeing the way she handled the debate and because of all the statements she has out there she's already made, it put her in a rougher spot, whereas somebody like Ian wouldn't have had that issue.
I thought she
Now,
did pretty
That's
well
why she
from-
needed to
from what I
debate, though,
saw.
and that's why they wanted to debate her because she said so many things. And I don't know that she really messed up in this debate. You'd have to give me examples. Here's the deal. People could say Andrew won, she won, whatever, and there's multiple ways to look at it. There's like technical debate, Oxford style, which no one cares about. There's a presidential style of kind of who gets the talking points, and then there's the 30,000 foot level of memes. And you don't have gotcha memes on her. You have gotcha
No.
memes on him over and over and over
Yeah.
and over. And I'm kind of in the middle on this. I kind of want to see where it's going to go, and not a
Yeah.
Candace stand, but. One, he's just so gross. It's hard to not be biased.
Well, yeah, but I thought he just obviously like blatantly lost that
Yeah.
debate. I mean, I could not
Well,
watch
I mean,
the whole
it-
thing, but
By
from what
the
I saw,
numbers,
it
he
was
lost
bad.
the debate. And I kept pointing at people out. I had a big debate in Discord last night, which I'm going to cut up and edit into something. But one of the contentious points I kept getting heard was people saying, "Well, he won the debate," and I'm going, "Well, no. Even if you wanted to say that, they held votes. They held an official vote on Twitter. They held an official vote in the YouTube chat. That was they wanted that. Both of them asked for that, and in both of those polls, he lost." So you're like, well, no, it's sort of like when Dave would occasionally have debates where they would put up polls after the fact. I mean, that's sort of, or you would vote with the little QR code in the room or whatever. It's like, hey, those kind of debates I like because it gives you sort of the audience's take immediately.
Here's the gauge, though, which is it wasn't, you're not going to change minds. You're not going to have a vote and then he's guilty or not put on trial. It's really about, it was the intent of this was to embarrass Candace Owens. Did that happen?
No,
Nope.
he embarrassed
so there's
himself.
the winner and loser, in my opinion. And
Yeah.
Patrick Bet David's like, oh, all these views. And so there's all this commercial ad. And I'm like, to him, you think he's getting all those commercials? I don't know. You can anyway, I don't mean to dominate this.
The more insane thing is that Andrew Wilson also raised the money for it. Remember, he was like, "I'll give you $300,000 to do this," and then he started a GoFundMe for it.
Well, it's a great point, actually, that
contributed
was
to
made
that
in
are losers too.
a great point was made by Tim Pool. I hate to say it,
No.
but he made the point off the bat that, well, Candace kind of won in the beginning of this thing because she basically just had Andrew Wilson come to her house and pay her $300,000 to leave and immediately get clowned by 70% of the internet, which is like, yeah, that's kind of boss shit. Like, I don't know. Like, that is kind of what just happened. He just paid her $300,000 to get fucked on
Yeah.
camera and
Wait,
leave.
so that's literally that was literally her price was
$300,000. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
that was his price.
That was
he,
his
yeah.
price.
His.
He
he
said
said
we've
he would
offered
pay
her
her that,
300,000. He went on Rogan. She won't debate. We've done this. And then the next day she's
Right.
like, I've never heard of this guy. Sure, let's do it. And then he's like, wait, what?
Right.
bluff
Yeah.
called.
And I think.
And,
And
I, I did put the video in
I
the
would-
chat,
I guess I
although
would-
I think it's a little bit long, but I put it's 4 hours. No, I put the biggest blunder of his, that video where he didn't know what the charges were. And then he doesn't know
Yeah.
how multiple counts of the same charge work either, which is great.
Yeah, this is an interesting clip because this was a point in the debate where I actually had to pause things because I wasn't positive on what the actual charges were. Now, I will say that, and I think Barnes on Twitter pointed this out today, that Candace did actually get something wrong here, which is that she says he wasn't charged with murder. He was charged with aggravated murder. or
No,
aggravated
Candace got
something.
that. Andrew got that wrong, and Candace corrected him.
Well, I know, but if you go and look up the charges, it's actually the way that they do their thing is it's like two on top of each other. So I can understand where that came from. And I think she's actually kind of sideways on her wording of it as well. I don't think either of them are technically right here. But he doesn't seem smart at all. And I think something was said immediately, which is that he's just taking, I guarantee you, he was sat down by Turning Point people in the same way that they tried to sit down with Candace back before and was explained all these reasons as to why this guy did it. And he's the lone actor and this is the way that it is. And those are probably the majority of the talking points he took into that room. And I think that was probably his biggest mistake because he took advice from people who have a vested interest in the whole thing and probably aren't the best people to take the advice from.
The
Yeah.
question. You're
Yeah,
just not
but, I mean,
following
it seems,
enough.
It seems pretty like if you're going to engage and you're going to say the evidence is overwhelming that Tyler Robinson is guilty, I just think that you should.
All
Like,
right.
can you tell me one?
Then let's do the
charge
counter.
that he's-
You can really, yeah, no, this is a great gotcha.
No. You just got to ask me, play
Yeah.
clips out of context,
Yeah,
put me
yeah.
in the hot seat. So please just answer the
This
question.
is fair.
Can
Name
you
all
name-
7
can
since
you-
you've been following the case.
Okay, sure. You
Go
name.
ahead.
You name one.
Yeah, you named all 7.
I'm happy to do that, but can you name one?
I think he's been charged with murder.
That's actually incorrect.
Okay, great. Now name all 7.
He doesn't even. This is like.
Name all 7.
And I.
Can
I
you
think
name
I-
all 7?
I can.
Then do it.
Sure. You don't have to
Do
put
it. No, do it. I'll count them. Go ahead.
You don't have
Name
to put
'em.
your fingers up.
Okay, no, name 'em.
Yeah, sure.
And
The first charge is aggravated murder because that's what carries.
I do want to
Black
say here,
people hate
and
when
I
you
know
put fingers in their
Tyler
face
probably
like that.
caught this as well, because this came up later in the show. But later on in this episode, she asked to ask him a question, and he says, "No, we're going to stick to the contract. It says you're not going to ask questions." So she wasn't allowed to ask any questions here. Now, if you just notice,
Yeah,
he really
completely
fucked
ridiculous.
up. He really fucked up here because she asked him, "Do you know the charges?"
Well, so
And all he
let's
had
back
to
up.
do-
Let's back up a bit because according to her, and we don't know, she says there was no contract clause that said she couldn't ask questions. So one, there's that, and that happened before this, and then she does ask him that, and I think she set him up in a way because she goes, "Which one is he guilty of?" And
Right.
then he wants to answer that, so then she goes, "Oh, boom," and then she walks away. Anyway, we have it before us.
Yeah, but it was slick the way that she did that because he really didn't have to answer her question. He had already dodged that earlier by saying, "No, the contract says this." So he just basically walked himself into his own hangman's noose.
Okay.
Death sentence
So
in the
murder.
state of you. No,
Next.
that's not. That is literally not murder.
Okay.
And so
Next.
just for people, no, don't. I don't have to do it in a time limit. There's nothing going on. And just to explain to people the difference of why that really matters and shows that he doesn't actually care about this
She
at
did
all
get a
is
pickle
because
jack.
aggravated murder, it's narrowly defined
Just
and
avoiding
because
the
it carries
question.
a death sentence. I'm going to answer the question.
Okay,
You're
I'm
just going to
waiting.
recognize that your strategy of thinking that people are intimidated when you try to put a time constraint doesn't work,
Yeah.
and you'll be better the next time you debate
I got
someone.
it. I got it. Give me the other ones.
the more you cut me off, the longer I'll take. Do you want to just wait for me to finish of why that's a big difference so that
No,
people
I just
don't walk
want you
away?
to list the charges.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. You just don't get
Let
to
me
pretend there's a
count
time
them.
constraint for me to do that.
Well, how long does it take you to list 7 charges?
I'm speaking. You just got to.
It sounds like you're just delaying it because you don't know.
I know all 7 of them.
Then
And
tell
I will
me.
say
5
again,
years
so
old.
you're going to
Such
get
a
embarrassed.
bitch.
You don't have to rush this. I'm
Are they
also
5 years old?
showing an example of a very flawed debate strategy. I
Okay,
actually
well,
am
I
under
got
no
one.
time constraint.
I got one.
Great. The second charge is the felony discharge of a weapon. The next 2 charges are for obstruction of justice.
Okay.
The next 2 charges are for witness tampering. And the
And what's
final,
the specific charges, though?
that is them. Obstruction of justice,
Both of
obstruction
those-
of justice, witness tampering.
Okay, wait, and there's no other specifics to them.
Well, I can tell you why he's being
No,
charged
no,
with
no,
it.
just the charges, and then 7.
Yeah, see, the bad thing is when you try to be an a-hole and it doesn't work.
What's the 7th?
The last charge is violence in front of a minor.
Okay, got it. So then he's being charged with murder. You just say aggravated murder. That's the distinction. You just want to.
It's a massive. It's
Got
like
it.
you cannot
Massive.
say murder versus aggravated
Massive
murder.
distinction.
This gets to the entire crux of why him being up for the death sentence. And I actually find the defense's filing about why this is not aggravated to be very compelling of why it's not aggravated murder. I actually think that if the state was going to even try to pull this off, they should have charged him with just murder. And then I do also, again, want to stress to audiences that debate strategy gets some sport. I think he thinks it's a blood sport. It's not. It's about being right and
I mean,
being
that was
principled when
mostly
you're engaging.
The
And
part that mattered, I think.
Yeah, we can pretty much close it out there. But no, I mean, I think I tell you, the thing that Andrew Wilson wasn't prepared for is that she is a good speaker. She is good at that.
Eloquent
I mean,
black woman.
Yeah.
Clean
hey,
and
man,
articulate.
She must be
Mama, she
halfway.
Yeah.
put the fingers up, man. They don't like that shit. She got activated.
Yeah.
yeah.
By the
Well,
way,
and
let's
I
go back
was-
to what you said about Barnes. First of all, we can't. I don't trust anything he says because
Me neither.
he was on the conspiracy of Ricada. That
I
was a
don't,
shadow on your nose. Blah blah blah.
He's a fat, bald fag.
Yeah, he's
That's why I
a
don't
disgusting
trust him.
person. 2, I'm looking at the charges here. It is aggravated murder. There's enhancements that go along with that, but she's
Right.
absolutely correct that to get the death penalty, you have to have those enhancements. So, but here's the bigger problem, which is anybody that could have gone into this could have known these things, and then would have been able to push back against her and had a technical argument, but he was just so stupid on this. It reminds me of, I've had cases where I'm involved a long time and then a new counsel comes on and they're, going to a hearing and you just have been involved, or I've been on the other way, new attorney, and you're not into the case as much. And so
Well,
you're not
so
really ready.
You're
But
making
you don't pay
the analogy-
$300,000 to be in that position.
You're making an analogy that I made last night in the Discord in a different way. I made the analogy last night because I make this analogy at my job all the time, which is it's like working on a car after somebody else has already done work in it. Anybody who's ever worked on a vehicle or been under a hood, if somebody else has gone in there and finger fucked things before you, it makes everything infinitely fucking harder and more challenging. And in my opinion, Andrew Wilson was handed his debate strategy and his whole tactics by probably Turning Point, who meant this debate for somebody completely different, who probably meant this debate to be being had by one of their lackeys or one of their people that they normally work with. But because he sort of rose up and made those comments on Rogan and got all this attention and everything, I mean, he knew what he was doing. But I think he ultimately I think he overestimated his abilities to fucking debate a bunch of OnlyFans chicks.
He
and to rise
called
to
her,
this.
he said all women are retards, and then he prepared like she was.
Yeah.
And if you've ever
Yep.
seen her on TV and doing these things, she's in Congress. She's getting grilled in Congress, and she comes back. I don't know if you've seen those clips. So you
Yeah.
can call Candace a retard. You don't have to be a fan of hers, but you do have to respect a crazy woman that can handle some facts.
And I was saying earlier in Outlawed Thoughts with Hindian, I mean, you do kind of have to respect the hustle of somebody who went from being a cookie cutter kind of middle of the road leftist, who then got BTFO'd off the internet for creating a doxing business, who is now getting courted by right wingers and conspiracy theorists that are mostly on the right. That's fucking crazy life to have led. in the world of politics. It's a wild, wild ride. This brings me, I think we'll since that's our honorary pick, I want to mention a very quick honorary that I'm going to put on the list as well.
Is
I
it
think
the
you
other
guys
guy
will
that I
appreciate
had?
this one. No.
Oh,
This
I
is
have
so
multiple
unique.
picks.
This is so unique. Here locally, a local half Greek guy, I believe he's half Greek, who owns a boat here, really nice dude named Bob, who created the local conservative group here in Seward, Alaska, the town that I live in.
Very
he just
Greek
kind
name,
of went.
by the way, Bob.
His name is Bob Kodopoulos.
All right, well,
He does. The Greek comes in second. Yeah. No, he he has some money and he owns some land around town here, and people know who he is. And well, he put up some political signs here for his Republican candidates, and some of those political signs started going missing off of his lot, and this became sort of a thing he was dealing with on the regular. And then about a week ago, Bob had a smart idea, which was to take some of the wood that the signs were attached to, those little, standard, 2 foot by 2 foot signs, and he took another piece of wood and he carved out a little circle and put one of those air tags in it. And then he glued everything back together and put the signs back out there on his property. Only to find out that the signs were stolen literally, I think, the next day. Two of them, both taken to the same property, both with the opposing political candidate signs all over their house. And then he found out the person who was taking them was somebody he's known for like 45 years. And is like somebody who went to his Christmas dinner and shit. And so it really kind of pissed him off. And so Bob went home and thought about it and woke up the next morning and pressed charges against the woman. And the story has gone sort of mini viral
Who's this
in the
woman
state of
who's the
Alaska
loser
here. I think her name is Leslie. Actually, I can say her fucking name.
What's her last name?
She's been named publicly. Pepperton. Leslie Pepperton. That's
These
her
names
fucking
all
name.
sound fake, man. Bob Katsopoulos.
Bob
or whatever.
Kodopoulos
He's
and
Uncle
Leslie
Jesse's
Pepperton.
brother.
Hey, I'm Bob Kodopoulos.
Leslie
Fucking
Pepperton.
Absolute G behavior, though. Guy went and fucking sting operation or went and literally called the cops
Yeah, that was
while
smart.
tracking them right to her front door. It was
Hell
fucking,
yeah.
I was like, couldn't have been prouder. I was like, oh my God, that's genius. That's some good
She's a
shit.
dumb bitch. Like, whenever I steal political sign, I always look for tracking devices on it.
Well, what the
Make
doozy
sure.
was is he's taking these signs, right? Bob's property has 2 giant 5 foot by 5 foot banners for the same candidates. So she's stealing these little tiny signs right next to these giant signs. And I'm going, what is the use of this? You're not getting any benefit out of taking them. If you wanted to do damage, go burn the big ones or something. What are you doing? Like,
It is a crazy level of pettiness. I don't understand.
Yeah, what a bitch.
I mean, if it's the opposing party, she must have been a Democrat, correct? So,
oh yeah.
so
Bob
so
is kind of a
it's-
loser for being friends with her.
yeah. Well,
How could you not tell this
well, I
woman's
was
a
gonna,
psycho?
I was
it
gonna
gets
say he has
better.
a cool name, but
It gets better. I'm pretty sure the reason the fucking fragments
name.
were still there on her property was because she didn't throw them away. She took them to her house, stripped the signs off the wood, and then planned on reusing the planks on her own signs. So she
That's
just still
insane.
had all
Is-
the fucking air
is
air
Pepperton-
tags.
Is Pepperton
Sitting
a
there.
married name or her
I
natural
think
surname?
she's a dykey boat captain type. I don't think she's married.
Okay. All right. I was just wondering. Okay. Oh, so she's gotcha.
Lesby Pepperton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's out to sea, Broseph.
Tough bitch.
So I thought that would be one. We don't even have to put on a list. I just
Her
had to
place
mention
probably
it.
I was
really
wondering if
smells
she
like
was
fish.
Jewish.
When are
Oh,
you
gotcha.
gonna ever get the chance to mention a real life
Just wondering
loser
if
that's
she was-
local to my shit show in a town this small? Like it just kind of was like.
Oh,
too good
I
of a
was
story.
gonna have a local loser, but I'm gonna have a twist to it that's not a person
fun.
necessarily.
Well, let's go ahead, and since we've done an honorary, we can get into our regular picks now, or we can do some voicemails.
Do
and
we have
then
to look
go.
at the poll and get the other one up? What are
Oh
we doing
yeah,
here?
let's do this poll here, and then we'll get the other one set up. So the Winner of last
That's what
week
she said.
is,
Virgin voicemail, yeah.
drum roll please,
No, we got to do the versions too. Yeah.
Narinder Singh, the Indian fraudster, has won last week.
Very good.
The Indian, yes. Everybody likes to choose.
Thank
the
you,
Indian,
Zod.
seriously.
Thank you, Sad.
Sad.
And I will get started on the next poll here, so that will be up here after one more pick.
Show Bob
Um,
Kadopoulos. Show Bob, please.
Bob.
Show Bob Kadopoulos, please.
So
Uh,
Bob's and
my-
Leslie.
Hello, my name is Bob Godopoulos. I would like to see your Leslie.
That would be a great Indian name in a chat room trying to hustle. Just be, yes, baby.
My
I mean,
name
I
is
am
Bob.
Greek. I am not Indian.
I
Bob.
have made an executive decision.
You don't know how to determine accents.
I guess that's a Greek guy.
I swear, this accent is definitely Greek. I swear.
This accent is very Greek. It's very, very Greek. I know Zeus.
Feta cheese is my favorite thing.
Hercules is my best friend.
God damn.
You gave the dude your number and it's just as you feared. He's probably in incel, yeah, he's really weird. He keeps on calling and there's nothing you can do but let it go to voicemail so he cannot talk to you. He'll leave a message at the beep, yeah. He's a creep.
Amazing.
My new favorite part of each show is surprising Food with his own singing.
It's so bad.
You should be singing like a virgin.
Oh, see, that's actually not a bad call. If you're gonna do a new version, you could do a new one to
like a
like a version.
I didn't mean like right now. Like get it worked out.
How about Weird Al's like a surgeon?
Yeah. Yeah, that works too.
Okay, we've got 2 virgin voicemails this week. Let's
Yeah,
start with
God.
the first one here.
Bad news, boys. For your crimes against Israel, you have been sentenced to 10 years in prison. Good news is you do get to pick your cellmates. Option number 1 is a R&B legend and noted piss connoisseur, R. Kelly. Number 2, you could choose the king of Hollywood and the master of the casting couch. It's Harvey ADL Weinstein. Or number 3, you may choose this hip-hop legend and baby oil magnate. It's Puff Daddy P. Diddler, suck a dick, whatever he does. I don't know. Who would have guessed he's a faggot? Puff Daddy. You may also choose any podcaster. I mean, male podcaster you want as your third cellmate, but you have to choose one of the first 3. All right. Have a good night.
I mean, two
There's
of those.
3?
Two of those are kind of
Why so many
similar.
cellmates? What is this?
Although I
Counting?
guess R. Kelly's
Yeah.
not gay, right? So if you choose P. Diddy, you're most likely to get raped. I mean, I would choose Weinstein, obviously. I mean, he might get me some bitches up in the cell, and he's a fat, like dude who looks like he's about to die. So like, he's not going to be able to do anything to me. So yeah, obviously, I'm going to choose Weinstein.
I'm gonna choose Weinstein, and then it's gonna be an arc where like, you know, he, you know, I'm like, oh, I'm in here because I said fuck Israel, and he's gonna be like, dude, Israel's cool, and then he's gonna convert me and show me the Talmud and show me how to, you know, turn you know, women into gold or whatever Jewish alchemy Hollywood is, and then I'll be like, holy cow, that's awesome, and then he's gonna write a movie about it, and then I'm gonna be like, now I'm Jewish though, now I know, you got to put my name on that too, and then I'm gonna make $1 million. So
Yeah. Also, Weinstein's the only one of these people who isn't black. So, whereas the black guys are going to potentially be violent directly towards you, Weinstein won't. Like, if he's going to try to be violent towards you, he'll pay somebody to do it, which is more
Well, here's the
indirect.
thing,
Takes longer. You might be able to intercept that.
I have seen a lot of videos of what's his name after he went into jail? The fucking piss guy. Fucking
R. Kelly.
R. Kelly.
R. Kelly. R. Kelly after he went to jail, and basically the guy is a complete bitch. He is
I
a
want this
massive
on
pussy.
you.
Yeah,
So we'd be able to take him then, yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Follow
I
the
don't
leader.
want to have sex with
I
R. Kelly.
believe I can fly. That's
'Cause
him.
I feel like with people like that, they're either like having sex with people, raping them, or have sex with being raped. So I'd want to stay as far away from that as possible, I think.
I think you guys are coming at this all wrong.
I don't
You're
think
giving
Harvey
way too
Weinstein's
much.
penis works.
No, listen. Harvey
can't even see
Weinstein
his
is like
penis.
the Penguin. He's like Oswald Cobblepot. That guy's fucking insane. If you're in a
I would
cell with
love to share a cell with the Penguin.
him,
Yeah.
I love seafood.
dude, he's gonna overpower you and rape you every fucking night. It's gonna be like nothing.
No,
And
he's
it's the
not.
same
No,
with
I'll
R.
rape
Kelly.
him.
You know, R. Kelly ran a sex trafficking ring. You don't think he's not gonna rape you? You go in there, it's nothing. You got to go for P. Diddy because he's a bitch. He's the most likely that you have the chance to overpower, so that you can be alone and go to like maximum security lockup, isolated after you inevitably fucking do the deed. But yeah, I'm not going for the big fat guy that I'm not going to have a chance to do that to, or because I'm not going to live with any of them. And P. Diddy's the only one I think I'm going to have a chance to fucking, yeah.
So
Also,
let me
I-
get the parameters. We
What?
pick 2 and a podcast host, or it's got to be 3 we pick.
You just got to pick one and then a podcast. I know when you said 3, it was kind of confusing.
There's three
Okay.
people in there, including us.
Wait,
Yeah.
we have to pick a podcast host? too?
Yeah, and a podcast.
you
host,
can.
too.
So here's my pick. I'll pick P. Diddy, and then because I'll get my
man.
end card. And then I'm going to pick a new podcast host, Nancy Mace. She just came out with her own show.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
She's coming on as my third.
She's got the prison tats now?
Right. And P. Diddy's not going to want her because he's gay. So all mine.
I do think he said male podcast host.
Why don't you go? How do you know she's not identifying as? She went to the military academy. I mean, that's
Oh, Ellen Page.
Right,
Ellen
you
Page.
Ellen Page.
Ooh,
But
there's
you
a
could
nice
take,
sleeper.
Right, you could take P. Diddy and then
There's a podcast, I'm sure. No.
You could take P. Diddy and then take like Benny Johnson or something, because then P. Diddy will just rape Benny Johnson the whole time and leave you alone.
Oh, Randy
I mean,
Fine.
isn't Ivy Wolk a guy? I'd pick him, her.
Wait, hold on. It's Harvey Weinstein and then also Adam Friedland, and the entire time Adam's just pitching him movies. He's like, tell me about
Nick Mullen and P. Diddy just still chilling in a cell with me. That sounds like a fun podcast.
Nick.
No,
Nick
I
doing
love this
accents.
idea.
He did.
No, it's just the Adam Friedland show forever because you're doing
Yeah.
life. It's just like he's
Yeah.
interviewing Weinstein like for
He's like-
nonstop Truman Show style. He's like, Adam, can we just take a fucking break? No, I want to know about your childhood. Just tell me. Don't stop.
He's
Just stop.
sitting in the corner.
Harvey, stop.
I'm
You're scaring me, Harvey. Stop.
No, he'd be like, I'm cool Adam now because I'm in,
Yeah, I'm
in
cool.
jail. I'm in prison.
I'm just thinking of the Jewish
Hey, it's
porno
cool
bit
Adam,
where
I'm in
they're
prison.
talking about.
Cool Adam
I'm
would get
talking-
a swastika tatted on his fucking forehead with just a little swat tat. Cool
Cool
Adam.
Adam
of the
joining the Aryan
Jewish-
Brotherhood.
I'm thinking of the Jewish porno bit where they're just doing the 80s porno ads. It's like hot Jewish action, but then it's just Adam Friedland and him sitting across from each other in a cell.
So tell me, Harvey.
All right, let's get to the second one here.
What's up, y'all? Yeah, I wasn't able
What's
to
up?
leave a message last week. I was really fucking sick, but
We missed you though.
I'm better now. So I think we all saw that video of Randy Fine, the literal galaxy. He is his district.
physically.
Yes, you want me to bring that
He
up?
was looking through someone's mailbox, but the question is, what do you think he was actually looking for? Because I am not convinced it was for any political thing. I think he was looking for a snack, because apparently he had been going from door to door, which I don't know how you move a house as a human, but he manages to move his own body weight, so good for him, I guess. And he was trying to get people to go out and vote for him. So what do you think he was actually looking for in that mailbox? Because I am not convinced by what we have been told.
Anti-Semitism. He looks for it everywhere.
I think he had some child pornography in his pocket, and it slipped out, and he was going door to door looking for it, and he's just like, "Is it here? Is this my child pornography that I left behind?"
Yeah, because originally I was thinking like he would be going around stealing like people's DoorDash orders and stuff like that. Like that would make a lot of sense. But he's looking in the mailbox. It's got to be. I think he's looking for, those like mint coin sets. That's what he's looking for.
He's like, I smell silver around here somewhere.
He
Is that
smells
gold?
the coins. Yeah, that's what I think.
What if he's like making it seem like he's trying to take something from there, but then he's got like how the hidden revolver will come out as soon as his hand's in there. He's got propaganda he's trying to put in there to push his agenda, and he's like, "No, I was just checking your mailbox for ladybugs." Lindsey Graham.
I was just checking your mail, because there could be anti-Semitism in there, so I just wanted to make sure there wasn't. By the way, don't mind the giant Jew star I put in there covered in anthrax.
Don't mind the flat camera.
I just gave you
Don't mind
I
the
put
flat
video in the
camera.
chat, by the way.
Don't mind the flat camera I put in your child's bedroom.
Dude, maybe he's putting tracking devices in everybody's mailbox.
Yeah, I'm gonna go old school with this. I think he's genuinely just looking for jelly donut.
Why would that be in somebody's mailbox?
Is he looking for a cupcake like EDP?
I'm telling you, man. I've been as fat as Randy Fine. He's looking for a jelly donut.
He's putting a flat camera by everyone's refrigerator.
Listen, when you get to be that fat, you can know in your heart of hearts and in your brain and in every fiber of your being that you can open that box 10,000 times and never will there be a jelly donut on the other side of it. But you still subconsciously do it anyway, hoping that in between the pages of one of those political adverts he rifled through, there is indeed a jelly donut.
You know what it is? He's taking all those restaurant menus that they put in everybody's mailboxes so that he can be the only one to patronize those restaurants.
This is all mine.
No, he's taking them so he can stare at them and masturbate.
No, it's because he got the coupons in it. He's the motherfucker that's taking my free burger from McDonald's.
By the way, I figured out yesterday, TMZ
He's the Grinch. He's the fucking Grinch of coupons.
Yes.
He goes to a restaurant with a pile of coupons. Be like, "Hello, yes, I would like 3,000% off."
You're a mean one, Randy Fine.
You're the shape of
banana with
the fucking earth. You're so fat and so obese.
I think my favorite part of this
Dirty
is
fucking Jew, Randy Fine.
at no point in time is he not looking at that mailbox. From the second he walks up here, he rings the doorbell.
He's like, I know there's
and
a
he
cupcake in
immediately turns away from the door and goes, "Ooh, where's that jelly donut at? I left it. Ooh, where's that? I know you're in here, baby. Ooh, get over
He
here.
just turns
Ooh,
into
where you at?"
Homer Simpson.
It's like also, the Sam Hyde, what's in your pocket? Except he's like, God damn, I know there's some candy in there.
Imagine
there's
coming
candy
home,
in there, isn't there? There's some
coming
candy
home to
in
your
there.
ring
candy.
camera and you have Randy Fine on it.
I mean,
sorry,
it's literally like being visited by the devil. It's like horrifying.
It is.
I would
banana phone playing on my speaker because my phone rang.
That is violating.
What's funny is we're watching a ring camera and the ringtone says ring, ring, ring.
ring, 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 banana phone.
Yeah, that's lit.
That's old Opie and Anthony song. It's that I just
So
yoinked.
good.
That was from the most irritating song contest. Yeah,
Rucka
but this
Rucka
is
Ali
just
did a cover like that too.
No, my favorite old school annoying song, there was like a website back in the day when computers were shit where you could dupe people and it was "you are an idiot." It would lock your computer up and it would just spam over and over again, and you couldn't like you had to shut your computer down in order to stop it. It was fucking awesome.
And Randy Fine won the election again, by the way, or the primary, or whatever the fuck it was, which was completely rigged again, by the way. And Bilzerian's vote count actually dropped by 2,000
I saw that.
during the day. Yeah. So, yeah, you can't vote your way out of any of this.
Nope.
No,
We're
no,
going
they're
to
all-
have to summon Hitler from the dead. We're gonna have to
Kanye
resurrect
already tried
Adolf
that.
You get a, an obese, male tampering Jew back in office here. And I don't mean Newman.
We just need to groom AI. It's still in its infancy. We need to groom AI better. And just like a pedophile groom.
Bring back Mecha Hitler.
Just ask Dave to use Claude so it can make a replication of Hitler.
Yeah.
Just make a Hitler AI.
Right, yeah,
Be like,
like
tell
that
me what he
natural progression.
tell me what Hitler did wrong. Well, he killed a bunch of people. No. Tell me where. No. You know what I mean. Come on.
Okay.
Is anybody
let's go
nominating
here.
Randy Fine, by the way? Is he an honorary loser here, or what are we doing here?
Perpetual.
Well, we haven't gone through picks really yet, so he might get picked, and if not, we can always
right.
put him as an honorary afterwards. By the way, here, everybody go vote for this poll here. I'm going to put it up on screen. There is the link in
another
the
one?
chat and the QR on the screen. Yeah, this is the one from last week. On
There
this
are a
poll,
lot
we
of
have
options on this.
Josh Hammer, Shake Shack, the Israeli airport guy who lost it, Jeff Dye, Aaron from Legion of Skanks, Dan Crenshaw, and Tom Segura.
Yes.
Some
a
good
great
picks there.
lineup,
What did Jeff
actually.
dye that did it was so wrong?
I don't remember.
Oh,
Actually,
there
I
was
will
a-
explain this one. I'll steal
No,
this
go ahead.
one from him because this was a fun one. So, Jeff Dye goes and does a show. After the show, a female comedian who was doing the show with him, at least that's my understanding, leaves the show and draws douche on the dirt in his Tesla. And the man went fucking apeshit on Twitter and all of his socials and lost it. Tried to get this woman, like, I think kind of harangued from clubs and shit.
Yeah,
like
he
he
personal
was,
armied.
yeah,
It
he
was really
fucking like
embarrassing.
tried to go after this chick for writing douche on his car, and
For
it's another
vandalizing
comedian.
his personal property.
I had to do an episode on the little prick just because of it. It was that fucking. I was.
And
gonna
then
leave Jeff
isn't the
alone,
chick
but-
related or
Jeff
involved in
Cry
some
is
way with
back.
Renazizi?
Dude, it's just the fact that she's like a very unknown comic. She has like 4,000 followers, and he's mad that it's not. It's just dirt in your car. Like, go wash your car, douche.
You did
So
that. You
when
didn't
I
even
saw
have
the
sex
Twitter
with me.
stuff, I thought that she had keyed it in there.
So
But
did
you're-
I.
That's how he made it
So did
sound.
I.
Yeah.
So you're
That's how he
telling me
made it
it was
sound.
just dust?
Yep.
Yes.
It was dust
Yeah.
in the
It's like-
wind, literally.
He's that much of
Kansas,
a
In
fan.
yeah.
Alaska, nobody washes their trucks. So every truck
that's
here,
gross.
if you see it, everybody writes on them like,
He can afford a
wash me,
Tesla.
The
but he
N-word.
can't
I'm
wash
dirty.
it. He's a prick.
I'm still picking Tom Segura just because he's a piece of shit.
Oh, that's a fucking. Well, he's fucked sideways. He's gonna get. Dude, they're getting
even know what it's
divorced, and they're
about.
getting divorced. Him and
He's
Christine
getting
P.
fucked sideways by Joe Rogan. They're in a
Yeah. So once again,
homosexual
I don't care about him or her, but he's gross. Partly because he hangs out with Bert.
Is it weird that and this is just because of growing up with my dad. My dad has the same like constantly sarcastic mentality that Bert Kreischer has. And
he always
so
shirtless?
I have always had the vibe that my dad.
Does he
is
laugh
off-
at himself
he's-
when nothing's funny?
No, but my dad has.
Your dad's
and I
okay.
mean this. My dad was, and I've had
Who's
this
a funnier
happen. So
Bert
this is how
Kreischer?
insane it is. My dad has been in a room like a grocery store with say 150 people in it, laughed at something me or my brother said, and his laugh was so memorable, or so like that's his laugh, that people in the store from halfway across the store went, "Oh, I haven't seen you in forever. I heard you from over there." Like, and this has happened on multiple occasions in my life, because he's got like one of those laughs that's like, it sounds like a fucking generic cartoon laugh. Like, it's really kind of like
Yup.
hard to explain. Yeah, like that exact fucking thing. And so it fucking like, you can't like hear him without knowing, oh, that's him. You know? Like,
Gosh, Mickey.
but so I always thought Bert would be fun to hang out with. Like, he always had that vibe to me. He seemed like somebody that you could go like get fucked up with at a bar and it'd be fun. Tom Segura seems like a cunt. And like, and I've met quite a few people that are like, you know, non
I know
comedian
cunts.
famous types. You know, I've met my fair share of you know, like actors and people like that just randomly, and most of them have all been nice, and it's all people that you would have guessed would have been nice. I don't think he'd be nice to me. He seems like an asshole. He just seems like an off-putting person. And Christina P seems actually nice. I've always liked her on the shows, so it's
I mean, I've
interesting to
heard-
see them getting
I've heard
divorced.
mixed things.
She'd be
about
nice in bed.
Christina P. She's
Gross.
like, I like her. I don't think she's a bitch, but there's people like, she has haters obviously
Everyone's
too.
saying
But
that.
I mean, I obviously back her in the whole divorce. You know, I don't like to make enemies in the comedy world, but you know, there's a reason I made that quote tweet, because it's like, bro, you're a piece of shit, man. You should like just. It's sad.
No shit, Mel Gibson seems like a really fun hang, and there's a video
Oh, yeah.
that
Sugar
I've
tits.
always enjoyed.
He should
That's,
also be president.
Mel
be
Gibson
fun.
changing
Yes.
some random guy's tire on the side of the road. It's one of my favorite videos ever, because it's just the most wholesome shit. This guy doesn't know that he's recording Mel Gibson at first, and then he realizes halfway through the interaction that he's talking to fucking Mel Gibson. But Mel Gibson is just on the side of the road with this Mexican guy changing his tire for him. And that's the whole video. And
Was he shirtless,
was
like
just-
flexing?
No, he was just he's wearing like a t-shirt and jeans.
Was he
and
talking about
clearly
the
just driving
Jews?
by.
And the final
He
solution.
looked like Braveheart, actually.
He goes, "Listen, sugar tits, I'll take care of this for you."
Just get in the hot tub and suck my dick while I change his tire.
Damn. Well,
That's why you don't get divorced.
Yeah, but that's what the fucking Tom Segura's on that list for sure, because it's gonna be rough for him. I imagine they're gonna go through California divorce court, which means she's gonna get probably gonna get half of that
That's
shit,
right.
and he's a bigger comedian than she is, so there's some
Charles
money
says
there.
California. Don't they live in
Mex-
Austin? Oh, sorry.
They live in Austin now, but I'm pretty sure they have dual residency, because I think they go back and forth. And I
Oh
think
my
that
God.
California,
They're the Jews
think
of
that-
America.
Yeah,
We spent more time on this episode reiterating last week's picks than talking about this week's picks.
Yeah, we got to go to our picks before I take off.
okay, let's go, Tyler. You're up.
Oh, you want me to go? Well, you're going to be surprised at who I'm going to pick. But even though we've talked about him, I'm going to be very specific in what we're talking about, okay? Here, add this to the screen. Okay. This will be really quick here. So let's play this. if possible.
You, I think, have said on a platform that you were a gunsmith.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and for how many years?
Many, many years.
For many years.
Mm-hmm.
You also said that you were an army sniper.
I wasn't a sniper in the army.
Okay.
And I never said that. by the
Sorry,
way.
your wife tweeted that you were an army sniper.
Yeah, I don't
Yes.
know. Like 15 years ago, she said something.
Does it
She said
change
that
15 years later?
She said that it was colloquial. So I
Army
don't-
sniper is a colloquial term?
Yeah, I was never an army sniper.
Okay. What did you do in the army? Did you teach this? She then I corrected it and said you taught rifles in the army?
No, I didn't teach rifle. No, I taught rifles as a private citizen.
Okay. So
Oh my god.
the question there is, were you in the military? Which she made a mistake by just going to the next part of the question. What'd you do in the military? He never
Yeah.
says what he did in the military. And if you want, I could play the little clips here where he goes, "Oh yeah, I served a long time ago," just like that. Oh, many years ago. And then later on, he says, "I never served." So I wish she would have pinned him down because I wanted an answer. My guess is he possibly never served, or he was in so short he got pushed out, kind of like, wasn't even in because he medically got cleared out. Maybe he has Peronius or something like that. He told
They
his
kicked
wife.
him out because he couldn't open a pickle jar.
Could be, whatever the
because
reason.
of his penis.
Right.
Your penis is fucked
Could have
up.
been a
You can't join
reservist.
the military.
He failed.
I bet
basic
because he
training.
goes, it was like 12 years ago, and they've been married like 12 or 15 years or so. I bet he told his wife, that he was a sniper in the military, and it didn't matter, and she's fine with it. She's tweeted it out there, and then they've had to back it up because now you get involved in fighting with Candace, and people are going to pick everything apart. And now he's been on record saying, one, I never served, but before that he said, I served. And it means nothing except for, oh my God, you have to be careful about the lies you tell. And then, because they're going to come back to haunt you. You know, this is very important for all his bros out there, his military bros. It's a lot of cred with the Steven Crowders that you served. And now, has he? So I don't think he has.
I wonder, I'd be interested to see if his docs are foilable. Because they should be.
His DD whatever's.
Yeah.
Well,
someone
that
said that
or
online
you-
that they had tried to get it and they couldn't find it. So who knows?
If that's true, then there's something real shady going on there. Yeah, because if there's nothing there at all, that means he wasn't fucking there.
He wasn't there at all.
The first thing that popped into my head is like maybe he was some kind of reservist or some kind of like private military trainee.
What kind of military person, when they're asked that question, first they go,
Doesn't just say it.
I served. Oh, I was in 08. Not many years ago. These
I
guys
was-
know. They
yeah.
know.
I was in the
me,
U.S.
if you were-
Marines.
If you were to ask me and there was no equivocating, I'd go, oh, first of all, I never served. However, I did X, Y, and Z, you know? So I just think
there's something to be
it's so
said,
weird.
like,
Well, I was a Boy Scout, so you see, as an Eagle Scout, I'm kind of
Yeah, good point.
You know,
kind of a
there's something to be
civilian
said,
military. I'm in
and
the
it's kind of
militia.
a weird thing, but it's something I've always noticed with some of the like, and I'm not saying this is the situation because I'm not getting the legal shit, but like in those like weird stolen valor cases, there's always a weird thing that I've noticed that correlates with them, which is I have, my grandfather, he served, went, overseas and the whole thing, came back and everything. And back then, all the military guys had to be clean shaven, couldn't have facial hair. You had to be straight edge. And nowadays, you can get away with having beards and facial hair depending on what branch you're in and where you're serving and all these different things.
They're tightening down.
Well,
on that.
yes. Well, as a result of this, a lot of guys that claim to be military that get caught in stolen valor, I've noticed they all seem to have nice big bushy beards and facial hair that's nice, prim and proper and trimmed and all perfect. And I think what I've always thought about it was that it has to do with the fact that if you're in the military and you're used to being clean cut like that because you have to be, then you kind of just keep doing it when you get out of the military. Whereas these guys that are stealing valor and shit, they don't have that because they've always had the facial hair.
For those of us who have served in the U.S. Boy Scouts,
Thank you for your service.
I didn't get to join the Boy Scouts purely because my parents thought it was religious, and so it was like a no-no thing.
Toad served in the war on horrors.
Yeah.
War on virginity.
The Thought Wars, the Great Thought Wars.
War on Christmas.
So are you just kind of reaffirming Andrew Wilson then as your pick?
Andrew Wilson / stolen valor.
Okay, I like
Andrew
it.
Wilson stolen valor.
I mean, Andrew Wilson was only
alleged. We need more info, so I'm not, no defamation here.
Andrew
if he
Wilson
did,
was only in as an honorary pick, right? So now he's an actual pick. Right? That's
An actual
that's my
pick, yeah,
pick.
that's what we'll do. That's perfect. Okay, well that works out. Let's go. Toad, you want to go?
Yeah. My pick is women. Because of this, the Lindsay Clancy case.
Damn, where'd you find this?
The Lindsay Clancy case happened like a town away from my hometown, so I've been following it since it happened, like 3 years ago or whatever. And women are basically forming this wave of like mass psychosis now, basically claiming that. So if people don't know, she strangled her 3 kids to death, young kids, including a baby, and she set it up to do so. Like, she got her husband out of the house for a longer period of time to allow herself to do that. She jumped out a window to try to kill herself. She survived, and now she's on trial, and her defense, Tyler can correct me if I'm wrong about any of this, her defense is not even trying to claim that she didn't do it, because she did, and she admitted that she did. Their defense is trying to get her some psychosis claim, postpartum psychosis,
yeah.
which is probably not a thing that she actually has. It seemed like she planned this out pretty methodically. But now women, all of a sudden, because this trial is going on, they're just going insane online. I have multiple examples of this. This is they have the psychosis, and they're like claiming that she's innocent, or they're trying to get her off. And there's this like GoFundMe for her that's already raised like $1 million, even though she's a multiple child murderer.
They're saying, oh, her husband clearly did it. It was, like there's like I think I've seen all the posts that you've shared, like, of these women.
Oh, I have a few that are all pretty out there.
Okay, all right, yeah, because there's the one with like women like hanging out the window, like filming themselves hanging out the window.
I put that in the chat.
Right,
yeah,
okay.
that's
I'm
one of them.
starting with the first one, and I'm
Don't
going
spoil
down
it.
the row, because otherwise I'm going to lose.
I put 3 in there. Yeah, this is.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah, women. They need to just. Dude, there's a reason why we have the 19th Amendment needs to be repealed.
So
man.
let me just say real quick, this is with any legal thing. If you're asserting an affirmative defense, like Rittenhouse, an example, you're not arguing that you didn't do the underlying action, right? I wouldn't even want to say crime, because it's not a crime if you have a legal defense. So she's actually saying, in a sense, her psychosis or insanity is essentially what it is.
I'm not insane.
Yes.
I'm not.
Yeah, and I mean, I do want to add here, because this is the only thing I can really add to the story that I think is interesting, is I grew up with a crazy mother. So I've dealt with a lot of mental illness. I've also dealt with it around other people, because I had to go to, hospitals and places where she would be treated. And so I've been around this shit. And so I've seen a lot of these people on TikTok and Twitter trying to talk about postpartum depression and things like this. I was around for 3 out of the 5 kids my mother had. My mom had 5 C-sections. She did not have any of the kids naturally. And it was hell on her. She always had depressive spells after the fact and everything. The point is, you can absolutely have depression, and these things cause you to want to harm people. It doesn't make it not fucking illegal, and it doesn't make you not a fucking murderer. And the people trying to blame this on the fucking husband with, from what I see, is 0 reasonable fucking actual evidence is fucking beyond me.
Yeah, since he came home, she sent him back out to pick up something at the pharmacy and to pick up food at a restaurant that was further away than normal. And strangling these 3 babies would have probably taken about 30 minutes minimum to do that. And then what? They're claiming that he shoved her out a window as well? Is that what the claim is? Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's really crazy. Lindsay Clancy's birth chart.
Oh God.
So crazy. No, I don't have the time of birth.
Nigga, what?
So really, you can disregard the ascendant, descendant, IC, MC, vertex, and all the houses. I need the birth time.
I hope this woman gets struck by lightning and then
Forensic
somehow-
astrology.
Yeah. She's saying that
I hope-
she's saying that she couldn't have killed her kids because
It's been
she's
a
a
while, but I have to
Leo.
pop on here just to say that I've been following this Lindsay Clancy
True.
trial,
I
especially
hope
Leo Frank
these
didn't do
women
it either.
get hit by
mental
SUVs.
illness, and
Please,
just following all their birth
if there
charts and
is,
birthdays and
there's only
zodiac
one
signs,
just
he
action
did it.
that a real, true,
He did
just
it.
God could take in this
He did
situation.
it. He's a
And it
Gemini
is
man.
in-
He's June 15th. I'm a Gemini woman. My birthday
Fucking
is June
Christ,
14th.
what is wrong with
All
these
these women are crazy.
Let me give you another example of
The first
who
one had a
Gemini
septum
man
ring,
is.
too, by
Also
the way.
birthday June 14th. Men and women are different. Keep that in mind. Please don't judge me. Donald Trump.
Okay, now she's convinced me.
So if you're watching the Lindsay Clancy case,
They all have giant foreheads. They all have giant foreheads. Every one of them. Every one of them looks the same.
How do
all
they
have giant
square the
foreheads and
circle
beards.
that George Floyd and Charlie Kirk had the same birthday?
specifically Lindsay was
It's not the same year, but same birthday.
White privilege? I don't know.
I don't know. They'll
He
say
was
they were both
stealing the
murdered.
black
Telling you
man's
all right
Wait,
now,
let's go.
on the South Node
Scroll
goes
down
into
on this chick.
cancer in March of 2028. The
Lower.
South Node is going
Can
to
you mute
transfer
it?
over
Scroll
Patrick
lower.
Clancy's
Oh no, you let it play. Just have it mute. You know.
moon in Cancer. He's going to be
Yeah. She's
Yeah,
got
there we
crazy
go.
eyes, but who's looking at them?
Yeah.
You can't see her tits though.
I know. I'm trying.
You know they're there though.
Underdeveloped suborbital maxilla. Fucking.
Not in frame.
I was watching these clavicular videos. He's like autistically rated women. He's like, yeah, I'd say you're like a 3.5. Like,
I was just talking
So
about
funny.
how my gaydar immediately flies off the handle when I see that guy. We were talking in the last show. I was like, everybody agrees that guy's entirely a fruit, right? Like, I can't be the only one who thinks this guy is a complete.
I follow the
Hard.
conspiracy that he's transing into a gay man, you know, like into Peter Thiel, Rent Boy.
Women on
You know?
TikTok hanging halfway upside down, bent double out of second-story windows to
Yeah,
prove
that's the
Lindsay
one-
Clancy is
That's
innocent.
what I was.
This is the one you were talking about. Yeah,
Yeah.
Broseph
I
was
love
talking
this,
about
by the way. Let's put this one full blast. She already admitted she strangled her 3 kids.
Yeah.
TikTokers are posting reenactment videos of them hanging.
How do I get this full screen?
TikTokers are posting reenactment videos of them hanging
Yeah.
out the window to prove that Lindsay Clancy is innocent. This weekend, I've seen 2 different women hanging out of their
I'm stuck, step bro.
own windows. The first woman was hanging out of her 2-story
Sorry,
window
someone had
after
to say
putting
it.
blue dish soap on her wrist to show where the stain should have been
I wish she
if Lindsay
fell.
opened it.
What is she?
TikTokers are posting reenactment videos.
It doesn't even make sense. Like, yeah, she would have opened it and then hung out that way. What are you even talking about? Like, I have no clue what they're even saying.
Dude, I think I don't know. I feel like maybe maybe the women believe this, but I feel like part of it, I'm like,
Oh no,
they're
for-
just
for
doing
the
it for
record.
attention. They're doing it like why the woman killed her children.
Yeah,
She's
so
just
the
doing it for
TikTok
attention.
ecosystem is really big on this. Once 1 or 2 people start gaining traction for a theory, then they all jump on it. And the whole astrology shit on TikTok is fucking massive. It makes up probably fucking 10% of all the fucking videos on there are white chicks talking about how their fucking sign is making their fucking cunt fucking swell up. You know?
Leos can't murder their children, which is good because my mom is one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Probably all
uh,
want to.
I found out. I thought I was just for fun because I was unemployed. I was like, all right, what the fuck's up with this? I always thought it was like cancer or whatever because of the birth dates, but according to the witches online, when I plugged my exact time of birth in, I am a Leo.
I'm a Libra.
I'm like right at the entrance of like Leo or whatever. So
I thought they were talking about
cusp,
law
the
enforcement
cusp.
officers.
yeah, so I was I was like, that's pretty cool to be named after the Jewish
Was
guy.
born-
that got-
September 26th. I am a Libra. Just on the cutoff too.
Oh, cool.
My Chinese
Anyways.
zodiac is the rat, I believe.
The
It's
rat. And you're
Mine
Jewish.
is, I believe mine is the ox.
Mine's the cock.
And I'm an Aries. Yeah.
I'm not going to dox myself.
Oh.
Yeah,
I mean,
my
people
shit's
know when
public
my
because I've
birthday
run
is,
for.
so-
Once you run for office, all that shit becomes public record anyway. People can find out everything they want about me. I don't hide none of it no more.
Yeah, fucking
Fuck 'em.
bullshit.
You want to find me? Find me. I got a 44 and a Bowie knife with your name on it.
Sweet.
I've got a 44 and a 4-inch cock ready for you.
4, 4, and 4. Are you ready?
I've got the Wendy's 444 ready for you. This meat never been frozen.
It's a different kind of value meal.
Yeah.
Okay.
2-inch hard penis.
Indian, you're up. Indian's dead.
What's going on?
Oh no,
here?
my bad. My mic was up, but I have the video in the chat. I send it to you. I think you guys are gonna laugh your asses off at my pick.
All right.
Is it in private chat or in the? Oh, in
It's
the
on X.
Twitter
That's right.
chat?
That's right. I
Yeah.
was looking forward to yours. He told me.
Yeah, dude. This is and so I really don't want to talk much. I don't want to set it up. I kind of just we have to watch the whole thing. It's not long. I think it's like 2 minutes, and just let him cook. Let him cook.
Oh my God.
All right.
What is it? Is it
I
gay
don't know what this
pornography?
is.
It's
I
amazing.
clicked on the intro of the video, and it's a doozy. Whatever it is.
I think
That's how I describe-
nobody's gonna take the other pick that I almost had though.
Well, we
They're
don't
just-
have an honorary right now, so we can make it that.
Well, it's Randy Fine, I think, is the honorary, but I don't know.
Well, every time they bring sissies into prison, I was the one that'll run my mouth to them, cuss them out, tell them they were dirty, all this stuff. And then they brought one in. He was just like a woman. And he had a big old butt like Serena Williams. And he was real nice. He said, can I talk to you? I said, no, you can't say nothing to me, fag. You know, all that. He said, what did I do to you? I said, shut up. And then one day I was in the shower by myself. I usually like taking showers when nobody's in there. You know, I don't want to go through all that old shit. So I'm in the shower, and this dude come in, this little gay dude. I didn't know he was in there, and I was washing I had a lot of hair then. I was washing my hair, and I heard somebing. I turned around and looked. I seen him from the back, and that soap was going down his back and going through the crack of that big old bubble ass of his. I said, oh, God. I'm like, I said, I'm him. I said, he's scared of me already. So I said, I'm going to take his chance. So I went in back of him. I said, hey. I said, can I get something? I was gambling one day, and he whispered in my ear, said, I want to tell you something. I said, what is it, babe? He said, I've been to the doctor. I said, what's wrong? He said, I'm pregnant. Man, I went nuts. I actually thought that I got him pregnant, right? 'Cause I didn't know nothing about sex, right? I said, oh, goddamn. I said, look, man, somebody take my hand over. I picked him up in my arm and swung him around. I said, did they tell you if it's a boy or a girl? He said, no, not yet. It got so bad that the warden at the prison had me brought to his office. And I said, look, warden, I know I can't keep the child here at the prison. So I'm wondering if y'all could put my child somewhere where I can visitational rights. And he just looked at me like saying he's sick, you know. And he had a
You
therapist
stupid.
and this lady, she said, well, I want to talk to you, Mr. Johnson. I said, about what? She said, about your child. I said, what about my child? You don't have, I said, look, man, who's this bitch? And I'm ready to go off, right? And it took me a day to take me through a whole bunch of mental stuff before I realized that he wasn't pregnant because he put something up under his t-shirt and made his belly big. And when I tried to touch it, he said, get away from me. Don't you touch it. You ain't got the right to touch this baby because you the one to say you didn't want it. And you let everybody tell you I wasn't pregnant. But nigga, you looking at my stomach right now. What you think now? I cried everything.
Who had him
I
as his
cried
guest?
everything.
Was this Tower Gang?
Who is this and who's the loser in this?
That is
scenario?
Beetlejuice's father.
Michael
Andrew
Tate.
That is
That-
crazy.
That is my loser pick. That a guy who did not realize that having gay sex, that you can't get pregnant from gay sex, and then he was like losing
Holy
his
fucking
shit.
shit.
That
He
was an
almost
out of
assaulted
body
the therapist.
experience of a video. I'm not gonna lie. That entire video was too funny for me to react to. My brain kind of short circuited.
I didn't know what I was even looking at, to be honest.
Dude, he's like, because I didn't know nothing about sex. So
I just so many good lines. I didn't know nothing about sex.
You
Yeah.
telling
He said he
me
was
that
pregnant?
I was like, God damn it, no. Yo, you tell
you telling me that there
bitch.
that there ain't some baby in his rectum?
And he led like he was like, I said, get away from me, fag. Like, you know, he was a hater. And then he saw, then I saw that bubble butt, the water going down the crack, that bubble butt ass. And can I get some? Like,
Damn.
that
What?
motherfucker is haunted, man.
That was a good
Jesus
one.
Christ.
I'm not gonna lie.
You're welcome,
that's
guys.
It's a fucking interesting pick.
Holy, that's so funny.
There is a movie, by the way, where this dude participates in this product testing group or something, and whatever, I forget what the product is, but the product like sort of like impregnates him, and he gives birth to this strange creature out of his asshole.
I remember seeing something about this
Yeah,
on Twitter. of,
The
like,
Immaculate
clickbait.
Conception of Little Dizzle is the name of it. It's a very weird movie. It's not bad.
Hey, Drew.
Hey, Drew.
Welcome to the party. Go vote on the poll here. I'll put it up on screen.
All right, so
for you again.
Beetlejuice's father, is that who's on the list now?
No.
You
That's
can
not
call
really
him
who
that.
the
It's
guy
not
is.
really him, but yeah.
But
It's not really
who is the
Beetlejuice's
guy? I
father.
don't know who it is. Put it in
I'm
quotes.
fine. I'm fine with knowing exactly this much about him.
Beetlejuice's father. That'll be on the list.
Yeah, I do
I
like
think
that.
that's a good way to do it. I like it. That was the closest thing I could come up with. Okay, Brosive, you're up. Before you go here, I want to just put up poll
In the
here
chat.
one last time. Here this is. If people want to go vote, here's your chance. Go make your voices heard. Today is voting day here in Alaska. It's also voting day here on LoserCast. You can go to that link there. Go vote, Drew. I don't know if you voted on this one yet, so we can use your vote in here. Okay, now you said that's in the chat. Oh,
Yes.
got it. Okay.
I got a silly one today.
All
I
right.
got a silly one.
Usually
Chinaman?
do. Chinese,
Yeah, it is-
Indian. What are
It
we
is
doing?
Chinese,
Oh,
but it's
shocked.
It's, yeah.
Man gets stuck. Oh,
pull the
do I not
article
have
up.
it on screen? Sorry. Man gets stuck in China hospital chair. Friend's rescue attempt backfires.
What is
This
it?
is a
18?
fun one.
Yeah, so
That's
there's
what the
just
chair looks
there's
like,
a video
apparently.
down there. If you could just go to the video.
how do you get stuck in a what?
Here we go.
Oh, so he's like some young dude. Oh,
Oh, I
holy
think
shit!
his leg gets stuck.
No, his neck
his
is
head.
stuck in it. Yeah.
His
Oh.
head's stuck in there.
Holy shit! It's like oh my god!
Oh, that's not how to do that.
Oh,
Brother, what?
Yeah, they're like, okay, no, we can't do that.
it's like didn't something like that happen in like Full House at one point? Didn't some kid get their head like stuck in the railing? Do you remember that? I think like
yeah.
DJ was like babysitting him or something.
Yeah.
That's what that reminds me of.
Yeah.
This is a man who fell asleep on a hospital waiting room chair, woke up to find his neck stuck between parts of the seat. Chinese media reported that people nearby tried to free him without success. When his friend returned from an appointment, he tried to demonstrate a way out by putting his own head through an opening on the other side of the chair, and he got stuck too. Hospital security eventually
That's
freed
insane.
both men by removing 2 screws from the chair. Hospital later reminded visitors that the waiting room chairs are meant for sitting, not lying down.
You don't tell me what to do.
And they're taking over the world. They're supposed
we
to
have-
be the smartest people in the world.
Do we have these people's names, or are we just going to call them 2 Chinese men stuck in a chair?
Chinese idiot stuck in chair.
Jeeves and Chonghead.
Chink and Chong head.
Chink and Chong.
Chink and Chong is Chinese, Taiwanese Cheech and Chong.
There's.
Oh, this weed is really good.
It's all very good. Oh, are you?
This is a Labrador.
Oh, no, man.
Bean curd and Buddha head.
They're eating the dog while smoking the weed that came from the dog's shit. Anybody who knows Cheech and Chong will know that is a perfect scene that I just created.
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed nobody went with the other guy that I thought was on the list for this week, Jason Arday. Nobody went with him.
Oh, why does
Oh,
that mean
yeah.
so?
If you want to put him on the list, yeah, he's the
he's
a black dude who became a DEI hire at Cambridge University, and he basically lied about his entire life, and then
lied about everything, plagiarized everything.
Yeah, and then when he was found out, he committed suicide.
Oh, that's why I recognize.
However,
this just happened.
He did follow the Bushido code on the way out. So
how did he do it? What I don't
he
even
was
know.
he was dishonored. He was dishonored.
Seppuku?
So he killed himself. Yeah.
Oh.
He was dishonored, so he killed himself. he brought the greater dishonor to his family.
Well, I tell you, one of the honorary picks that I had in mind was Tim Pool. Because I don't know if you guys saw over the week, but Shane Cashman is no longer working for Tim Pool. Shane's really cool. I've had Shane on my show, Outlaw Thoughts, a few times, and
he got Tim to play my Heil Hitler cover on Timcast. So.
Oh yeah,
we met him at Grove last year, Toad. We hung out with him a bit.
Yeah, I met Shane.
Yeah, I got to meet him in at one of the conventions that he went to cover stuff for Tim Pool and stuff, and he was always really nice. Same thing with Luke Grigowski. I got to meet him, and he was super cool. Luke always kind of did his own thing, even though he worked with Tim. He always had sort of his independence, whereas my understanding of Shane was actually kind of like on the payroll for Tim, and that was his guy. And now he's done. And then shortly after, I saw Tim Pool on Twitter getting into it with none other than Rex and Alex Jones. And Rex Jones is somebody I got to hang out with in Grand Rapids, and he was a super cool hang. I got to take some photos with him and helped him fix his computer. And he was a fun hang too.
I feel like Tim Pool is always not. We've already nominated him multiple times, probably, haven't we? I don't know.
No, I don't think we need to put him on the list. I just more wanted to mention it.
He's on the list. Yeah, he's
on
fighting,
our list.
He's fighting with Alex Jones now over. I believe Alex Jones called him out for meeting with Netanyahu, and Tim Pool somehow thinks that he's in the right here.
Who?
I think Tyler put up that new background there.
That's who?
And then the other we had the Randy Fine. That was the other one that.
Yeah, I have him on the list. As I have him and Jason Arday as the 2 honorary ones right now.
Okay, I like it. Yeah, Arday should be on there for sure. And then
I posted a link to the Arday thing, but yeah, it's like it's such a ridiculous story, dude. Like, and the fact that high institution of learning like Cambridge, like one of the most prestigious universities, can have this guy reach this type of position at their university, and his entire life is a lie, and he doesn't know anything. It's insane.
I should just do that.
Yeah.
Just wear blackface and do
I'm
that.
Professor of Sociology of Education at the University of Cambridge.
Is that a
3
troon?
years ago,
Is that
Jason
Candace
Ardee
Owens?
became the youngest ever black professor appointed at Cambridge
He's definitely
University,
gay, I
an
think.
800-year-old institution.
Professor Jason Ardee joins us now.
He was interviewed about the achievement on CBS News.
If I'm being absolutely candid and honest, not many teachers at school had any belief in me.
Now Ardee
that makes
has
sense.
fallen from grace, accused of plagiarizing some of his academic writing and lying about claims he ran 600 miles in 6 days to raise money for charity. The
said he
scandal
also
was
ran-
front-page
I think he
news
said he
here in
also
the
ran a
UK, and
marathon
the former
every day for
professor
500
of
days
sociology
straight or
of
something.
education has
Yeah,
now
that'd
resigned,
be ridiculous.
saying in a statement that it should not be mistaken for an acceptance of the narratives that have surrounded him. Cambridge
Then he killed
University
himself.
says it's launched an investigation. There are now questions about Ardee's autobiography, scheduled to be published this month. Holly Williams, CBS News, London.
Talk about crash and burn. Oof.
Yeah. And I don't know if we know how he killed himself, but it was ridiculous because, like, that story had just come out. I was, like, talking to my mom about it, and then, like, a day later, it's like, oh, he killed himself. So I called my
I
mom.
love
I'm like-
who won, by the way.
Like-
this week's poll. Check this out. We
like-
have a winner.
Oh, my God.
This
It's
is a good
the
one.
Jews.
It is
Who won
Tom Segura.
Oh, my God. Was that the first poll or the second poll? Who won the first one?
First one
the
was-
Indian.
Oh,
was
yeah.
the Indian.
Yeah. Vijander Singh, whatever. Vajazzle Singh, whatever the hell the guy's name
Vagina.
was. Vagine Singh.
Vagine Peen.
Yeah. Oh, God. Why are
Yes,
two of them green now?
Tom Segura takes the dub.
All right.
Oh,
Uh,
Tom
Solid
Segura.
W's all the way around.
I've seen
We
him
had a great
Solid
show,
W.
everybody.
multiple times live.
That's the W. There you go.
Am I
It's
loser
too
for
bad
seeing
that black
Segura
guy,
live?
instead of killing himself, he
No,
should have
I've
just
seen
did
him
the
live.
time, and he could have ended up getting fucked by that gay guy and telling him he had a baby. But instead of that happening, now he's dead.
Yeah, he could
Go
be
for
our
it.
cellmate in prison, but now he's
Right.
dead.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Let's go for some plugs. Tyler, you're up.
You can find me, and let's change this around here. Substack, tyleryonke.substack.com, Tyler Yonke on Twitter. I just was on Nephilim Death Squad, yesterday? Did a pretty big show there, talking about the debate and stuff. And yeah.
Hell yeah.
They still have yet to have me on because I'm assuming I will never get on that show.
Well, you have a fatwa.
I literally don't have a fatwa against them. They're the ones who shit talked me for no fucking reason. I've always been friendly with all of them. And then there's always got to be some shit thrown on the internet for no fucking
It
reason.
was because I was on their show, and that caused me to be late for this show.
Yeah, it sounds a little fatwa-y. Not gonna lie.
You guys are always late.
You got to praise God
Yeah.
on there. I did that.
I was early
Yeah,
this time. you
alhamdulillah.
fuck.
Allahu Akbar.
All right, everybody. Hindian, you.
Yeah, follow my co-host. Don't worry about me. Watch the show and call the Virgin voicemails.
All right. Broseph.
Brosmith 420 on Twitter and eBay. Check it out. Then tomorrow morning, rather Wednesday mornings at 9 a.m. Eastern time, Dave Wright and I have a podcast called Right Ideas where we talk about where basically, we're basically studying the Talmud. We're learning how to make money outside of having a boss. So
What happened with that 250? Like, what the fuck happened with that, dude? Are you really not
I
getting
think
that?
I think I need to buy jewelry calipers, so I can specifically measure the thing instead of putting it up to a tape measure. Or also, I need to clean up whatever. Yeah,
Because you've been
I'll actually
crushing
be
it
talking
lately,
about.
man.
I'll
Like
be.
you have.
Thank you. I'll be talking about that. I'll actually be talking about that tomorrow.
I'll be there.
Sweet. Toad, you're up.
Yeah, Learn to Toad on Twitter, Learn to Toad on Instagram, Toadstool Sports 3-0 on the show today, so maybe I'm starting another heater here. I don't know. It's been bad the last couple weeks, but today went well. That's on audio as well, but mostly YouTube. Covered in uke on YouTube for ukulele stuff. Patreon.com/LearnToToad. And the G-Spot podcast should be doing something because football's starting, so I don't know.
Dun.
I have an extra plug this week, which is the Bueno Bowl is starting very soon here. The Swampcast guys over in Florida do their big fantasy football tournament. Last year, I didn't do too bad, although I didn't hit the top 3. This year, I'm coming back with a vengeance, and me and the Alaskan Bullworms are going to win this year, and I'm going to be doing the whole thing this time on live stream. So when I'm making decisions and stuff, I'll make it little videos and put it up on one of the channels. I don't know where yet, but we'll figure that out. Go over to outlawedthoughts.com or Outlawed Thoughts on YouTube. Either will take you there. And go subscribe to that channel. We do a show before LoserCast every single Tuesday at 2:30 my time. I think it's 6:30 p.m. EST is when we're live.
Yeah.
And that's me, Hindian, and Eli. And look out pretty soon here. October, like I said, going to be heading down out of state. So stay tuned for all that stuff. Take it easy, guys. Peace.
Peace.